Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Neighbours Kids podcast. I'm Blair, joined here by the usual Samuel, Ethan, and Shane. If you're watching this again, welcome back, and if you're new, be sure to tune in and listen on.
Firstly,
Yeah.
can I just point out who the fuck is Ethan? Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. So I'm trying to be formal, man. Murky is Ethan.
Murky is the
Thank
only correct description of this man.
Yeah, or Juice God, Juicy God,
No, yeah, or Juicy. Oh yeah.
Or tin can.
Or Tin Can.
Oh,
Tin
yeah,
Can
or
works
or
as
Tin Can. Yeah,
King
that's
Clanker.
absolutely fine.
well. Anyway, on to business. Boys, Bobby Shmurda is free. After 7 years of being in prison, he's finally free. His hat can finally land perfectly back in his head.
Yeah.
Did anyone see the fucking Thanos meme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. You know, fucking in the new Avengers, Blair, where Thanos is like pinning Thor down on the ground, and then Captain America throws his hammer.
Oh
at him.
no, I saw that one. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking the Knicks hat. Oh yeah, baby.
I saw that one. Yeah. Okay.
So
His Mjolnir has come back to him.
yeah. So a bit of information. Obviously, he was put in prison in 2014. He was convicted on June 3rd of conspiracy to murder, weapons possession, and reckless endangerment.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Damn.
He sounds terrible.
I really release it. Release my man.
Yeah.
He's a bad
My
egg.
boy ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
Let him free.
Wait, please release it.
But anyway, a bit of an interesting quote here. He said before he went to prison, he said, "I was forced by my attorney to take the plea. I was forced." So he was forced into pleading guilty
Oh.
by his attorney.
By who?
By his attorney.
His attorney.
Yeah,
His attorney.
his attorney. That's what I said.
What was the plea? What was the plea deal?
Well, so he pleaded guilty to fourth degree conspiracy to criminally possess a weapon and second degree criminal weapons possession.
But how many years was he facing, like, prior to the plea deal?
I can have a look. He was sentenced to
Just take
7
a
years in
wild
prison
guess.
in 2016, followed by 5 years parole. So he sentenced. He was guilty. Yeah, he pleaded guilty to it.
But, you know,
He's out
all
now.
rappers get a bit of leeway. Because release my man, he did nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. Every single time a rapper goes to prison, it's like, release my mans, he did nothing wrong. Man could literally, like, murder 3 people, and he's like, no,
Yeah.
release my mans, he did nothing wrong.
And
Yeah, but to be fair, he did actually have a gun though.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
at
And
least I'll like right on that.
the thing is now
Yeah.
as well, like he'll release some music now after getting out, and it'll blow up. Like whenever a rapper goes to prison, it's just a massive publicity thing. They just get so much attention when they finally get out.
Yeah.
And they
Bro, like 6ix9ine.
yeah, exactly. 6
Yeah,
nine.
exactly. I love 6ix9ine though.
6ix9ine was so big before he even went to prison.
Yeah.
He got out and like broke records on YouTube for like most views in a day,
Something
like
like
24 hours.
Yeah.
Did you see how much weight he lost?
I don't
I
care.
thought he
though.
got fatter, bro.
Yeah.
No, he did an Instagram post and like he lost like it was a ridiculous amount of weight. But
See his like ratty ass beard though. As well.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like. I mean, if he wants that, at the end of the day, that's his body. He can like have whatever he wants, but I think that's hideous.
Can I just like point out how like handsome or pretty of a man he would be if he didn't have tattoos and fucking rainbow
Oh,
hair?
dude. I've seen him without tattoos and like hair and shit. That man, he's a fine dude.
I don't want to
he's a
imagine that.
He's a
pretty boy.
bro. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a pretty boy.
He's
Like-
perfect the way he is to me.
Imagine what I have to add it to the wank bank, lads. Good looking out. Putting a brother on. Thank you.
Different type of 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Surely Bobby Shmurda changes his lyrics to "Got out of prison a week ago."
Get out.
Oh, murky. Yeah, go away.
Go
Get
away.
out.
Tin can.
Leave him alone. He's trying.
It,
But
it blows
You
my
know-
mind how much like people will back a rapper.
oh,
Have
definitely.
like horrendous shit that he does and go to prison, and they're like, no.
Yeah, we can link that to
My man.
like, just stands in general, dude. Like people who will support someone who, no matter what they do, no matter what they
Yeah.
say, it's ridiculous. You know, like you got to hold your idols to some kind of standard.
Glove didn't fit.
The glove didn't fit.
My man OJ got away scot-free. Ben's glove didn't fit.
Dude,
He
the
didn't do
glove
anything
didn't
wrong.
fit.
He did nothing wrong. I remember, like, so many people were like, yeah, release OJ. The man, like, there was no doubt in my mind that that man straight up butchered those two people.
100%, dude.
Did that glove go in his hand though?
No.
Then he didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Wake up! Don't
you
be a
have sound
sheep.
logic. You have pretty sound logic right now.
I can't fault you
But-
that one, Blair.
Exactly. Honestly, though, I do feel like that was a you don't know, like I feel like even the glove could have been changed out to a different glove just to make it appear more like someone could have been pulling the strings behind the string.
Well, I mean, like,
the string, not the fucking hell.
having a glove that doesn't fit cannot be the only piece of evidence that says you're innocent. Like, surely there's
Yeah.
like, oh, the glove doesn't fit. No, he's cool. Let him go.
Like I'm positive there was more than one string of evidence they could have put
Yeah.
against him, and
We found his DNA. He has no alibi. We have multiple witness reports, but the glove doesn't fit, so it's all good. All that stuff just doesn't matter.
get out of here! Don't come back.
They bought a pair of gloves that day that was like in a child size, and they're like, no, doesn't fit me.
Someone secretly switched the gloves out under the table,
Yeah.
like a fucking.
OJ had it in his pocket. He was just like, there you go. Say it doesn't
Hey,
fit.
OJ, put this one on, boy. Yeah, I got you.
I got you, fam.
Hey, yo, it
See?
doesn't fit. Get out of here. You're free to go, OJ. And everyone was out the front, like, clapping, like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, gloves.
Justice.
Fuck gloves.
Gloves don't fit.
The gloves, and then the gloves were off.
Did you fucking? This is gonna cut Sam the 76ers fucking fanboy deep. Fucking when it was like Devin Booker scored 40 points and then went home and fucked Ben Simmons' ex.
Yeah.
I am flipping basketball, but it's fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
He was
man.
probably thinking about that the whole time.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly,
That was his
he was
motivation.
probably saying Ben's name during it, just like, oh fuck yeah, Ben, how do you like that? Yeah, Ben.
He just had that thought in his mind, like, yeah, fucking 46, bitch.
Yeah, that'll fucking shoot
I'm gonna be dropping 46 loads in your girl.
Let's be real though. Ben dodged a bullet when he broke up with fucking, was it Kendall?
I think it was Kendall, yeah.
Yeah, he's dodged a bullet, bro, because that family is nothing but trouble.
Yeah, but Kendall is nothing but a baddie.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not lying.
But
That's pretty
she's
facts.
a bit like Blair. She needs to take off the fucking makeup, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, my makeup's always off.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I put $1 in the Macca's donation box today, and my makeup is clearly off.
Where taking Psalms is another definition of having
We go
makeup
again
on
with
all the
this
time.
bloody- You know what? I've had it with this. I have had it. Like,
I
all you do
don't.
is bring up these sums. You try and take these away from me, I'll take you out of the equation.
He's got the roid rage, boys.
It's alright,
This
Blair.
notion
We
that I
just...
have roid rage. We should stop. Just put a bad shadow on my character.
man's getting exquisite with the language.
That's what happens when you do psalms. They grow your brain too.
The brains and muscle too murky.
Yeah. Sorry, Blair.
Yeah, that's right. You better be.
No, but we're
Fucking-
wrong.
Alright, anyway.
Yeah.
We
Right.
went way off topic.
Yeah, we went into stuff that doesn't matter.
Mr.
But-
Bobby Shmurda.
I actually wanted to link back to that quote I read earlier. They're forced to take the plea.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's pretty fucked up, man. Like,
Yeah.
you should.
Yeah.
Your attorney is there to represent you to the best of your ability, and they should be able to recommend taking a guilty plea.
Yeah.
But
Not
forcing,
forcing you.
yeah, forcing someone, and I feel that's a massive
kinda
manipulation of the justice system. Like, whether he was guilty or not, he deserves a fair trial with an attorney that's going to
Yeah.
represent him. And what he
Yeah,
does.
but the thing with America is that the state always wins. It's
Yeah.
such a rare occasion where the state actually wins, and especially with so much publicity. He either plead and got his 7 years, or it be a couple-year trial, and he's pretty much hating his life, and then him failing and getting 20 years.
Yeah,
So it's yeah, I know what you mean. Technically, the attorney kind of worked to his best ability, But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's kind of like America's system that really messes everything up.
And that's part of it too. What they do in America, I've read as well, is you know how they when they're convicting someone, they'll read out all the charges, like a lot of them, like in a big list in front of them. Like
Yeah.
attempted murder, like they just list off all the ones they're being charged for. Like charge stacking is a big intimidation tactic used in the court to like intimidate them into taking the guilty plea and not fighting it.
Yeah.
Even if they are innocent, it's just like a big thing to sort of scare them into being like complicit with
Yeah.
with the court proceedings.
Well, America, man. What are you gonna do?
It's a third world country with a Gucci belt.
Oh yeah.
You gotta stop, mate.
And fucking-
the greatest country.
So on to the next one. Yeah, that oh yeah guy, right?
Do you know his name?
That's like Maximilianmus.
Yeah.
I think that's him. Yeah. So back in the day, for the people who don't know, there was this guy that put out a song, and it was just him going, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah," and it was funny,
It was,
but it was funny
hilarious.
for a very short time,
Yeah.
and it just got annoying.
Yeah, randomly.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that dude, he there's been some like controversy lately that so he would get his like fans and shit and tell them to go to some like unknown stream and like just some unknown's like YouTube channel and shit. And either I think there was one dude, he was just like streaming. I think it was just like a Let's Talk or whatever it is, like on Twitch.
Yeah.
When he was just like chilling, talking to his fans. And then he just got raided by this Maximilianmus dude's fans and told him to like, if you don't eat your own shit, we will come to your house and kill you.
Jeez, yeah.
And this dude, so scared, he like shit on like a piece of like paper or some shit like that, and then he dotted his gut in his own shit. Like he would like press it up against his gut, and then they will like eat it now. And then he ate like a little bit of it. And I was like, dude, I think because like Moist Critical did a video on it on YouTube, and I was watching it, and the whole time I was just like, this dude used to be like, his song used to be like such a funny thing when we were playing PlayStation, and now like we're just learning that it's just an absolute piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go on a limb, and honestly, I think I'd rather them come to my house and kill me than eat my own shit on the internet.
Yeah, facts.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
you would
I'd
not
rather
catch
shoot
me.
myself.
Yeah, you would not
And
catch me.
plus, on his Discord, for his like fans and shit, he
I think I heard about this.
yeah, he had a bunch of like child porn and stuff in his Discord. And when people asked about him, like asked about, hey, why would you allow child porn on your Discord, and why would you like say that it's fine, it's okay? And he was like, oh, I don't know, man. Like, I have no. It's fine with me if they do that. I'm not looking at it, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm like, bro, there's people that aren't like that in your fan base that will see that shit and be scarred for their life.
Not only that, it's also promoting the use of child porn. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
He's making a community that harbors pedophiles.
they're making it okay in his community. And you know, I would not be okay with any of my fans. Like, if I had fans being pedophiles, you know, it's disgusting.
I just wouldn't be okay with anyone being a pedophile.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Regardless of whether he's looking at it or not, like, it's fucked up, and it makes him just as bad as the people who are indulging in it. Like, you know, we heard about it all through primary school and all through high school. The standard you walk past is the standard you accept, and I think it's a pretty good summary of what's happening there.
Yeah.
It's 'cause he dropped
And
out there.
I think him telling, like, not telling his fan base to stop it is like a real problem, because he doesn't see anything wrong about sharing that stuff,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and it's deplorable.
it is.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, I have never actually watched the Oh Yeah video. I just heard about it.
I watched
Shane.
it a couple of times.
Never watched it in my life. I just remember playing Siege one day, and Shane just comes and starts going, "Oh yeah, yeah!" every time he killed someone.
No, Caleb did that.
Yeah, Caleb
Was
started
that
it.
Caleb? I
Yeah.
thought that was you.
It was Caleb
No,
that started it.
Caleb.
We all did
Oh.
it, but Caleb started it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Starts a lot of things.
I'm okay. He turned out. Am I right?
we're moving away from the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, move away from Caleb
Yeah.
too.
Are you ready to move on from us, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah,
Ricky, you
I
got something
suppose so.
you wanted to...
Alright, man. Prepare for tin can for the next couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Can't be more excited.
So basically, like, I was just sitting at work the other day, just chilling, and then I kind of like thought of like, you know, like how we all run as a society. So like obviously like technology and shit. Like we've all seen memes about like you know how you order off Wish and you expect this and then you get like fucking booty shorts or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like that, but like what if you thought about it like everyday life? So it's like what really started expectations? Like did someone just like wake up one day and go like, oh, this is how everyone should act or this is how everything should be, you know? So it's like, how did the feelings of expectations occur or even reality of shit?
Yeah.
So basically like people expect one thing but don't get it anymore. So why is there a clash of expectations versus reality? Because people expect something that was but isn't that is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Are you sort of like regarding like standards within society, like how they changed and stuff?
Yeah, so it's like you look at like rich people, right? They expect to go to like a coffee place and get the best coffee ever. And if it's not that coffee, then they're gonna like, you know, like freak out about it. So
Yeah.
it's like, how did someone wake up one day and go, oh, like, this is what I expect from you today if you don't get it. If I don't get it that way, I'm gonna flip out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's basically like expectations versus reality created structure in society. And if there's no structure in society, then like people flip the fuck out. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, did the egg come before the chicken, or like?
Yeah. I think that expectations can be a pretty useful tool though in progress. You know, if you don't have any expectations, you're not going to really aim as high as you can for them. You know, like if you sit there and you're like, oh, I don't expect to have a good career in the future, you're not going to try. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. It's like, it's just kind of like mind-boggling that people walk around every day and kind of expect it, but aren't really appreciative of what the reality is of things.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's like someone moves to a house, right, and a light's crooked. People are gonna flip out that the light's crooked, not the house around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No,
that kind of
expected
that flipped me out. What's up,
No
Blue?
voice crack. No,
Okay.
don't hurt them.
Wait, so, what we're getting to is like what we expect now to like prior years of society. Is that what you're saying? Or
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like it's kind of hard to explain. Like,
well, I think expectations. That's how societies are built, though.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, because like if you expect something that it was expected from rich people, like say 30 years ago, people like in the lower economic group, they have it now, and that's how society grows. Because like if the rich people that expect something now, like the high tier shit, we would probably have that, like probably mid economic group around like probably 10 years. It's just how society works. Like we keep going up as a society, and with that our expectations grow higher and higher.
Yeah.
Is there a limit to how high they should get?
Well, there's not really any limit for the expectations, because like expectations, like let's say to the moon, we expected, hey, like let's get to the like, then the moon shuttle went off with NASA and shit, and now we're expecting to get to Mars.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Like expectations are crucial for a working and
Progressing.
always improving society.
Yeah, definitely.
And some expectations could be bad because they're just so out of the realms of like reality.
Yeah, and I think that expectations begin to become toxic when you start to project them onto other people. You know,
Yeah.
one person will be like, well, I expect myself to act this certain way. I expect myself to have, no tattoos, to be always well spoken. And then they see like a worker who isn't the same as that, and they're like, well, I expect you to act like that as well. And it just becomes that skewed vision of like one person thinks everyone should act the same, but then when people don't, it becomes a bit of a toxic kind of altercation between them.
Yeah.
Boring
Yeah,
it'd be
and,
if
like-
everyone was the same.
What was that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if everyone, can you imagine that? Like what Sam said, can you imagine how boring it'd be if everyone was the same?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to live with that. That'd be terrible.
Definitely, yeah.
But it's like, it's so weird because people walk around every day and go, nobody's perfect, but expectations are literally wanting perfection. If you like you said how you well spoken, no tattoos, no piercings, that sort of thing. Basically, you come out of the womb a perfect person, no like tattoos, like completely clear. That is like what everyone thinks is like pure, and then you grow up and you change and you get tattoos and stuff. But it's not like the older generation are like, no, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
So it's like they expect perfection from younger generations, and when they don't get that, they act out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what like with my grandparents. I think when I first got my tattoo, I showed them and they're like, "Oh, yuck, why'd you get it?" And then I think I told them about my like septum and dermal piercing, and they were like, "Oh, you idiot! You fucked up your face." And I was like, "I like it."
Yeah.
And like it was their expectations are no tattoos, no piercings. Like obviously years ago, Christianity was a bigger thing, and now it's starting to fall off a bit, from what I've noticed.
How unfortunate.
Oh no! Oh whoops!
I just hate preaching, man. Like, regardless of what it is, like,
But that's a expectation pushed.
Yeah,
That's like what you were
yeah.
saying, the toxic.
that's what I mean. Yeah, because
It's
like,
like how most parents baptize their babies when half of them aren't even Catholic. It's
Yeah.
just, are we
well,
baptizing
yeah,
boys?
like I come from a very heavy Christian family, and one of the first things I noticed when I started to sort of dwindle and losing faith and stuff was that why are you telling me how to act? Why can't I act the way I want to? Why can't I be my own person? And like, it's just very preachy. And I think regardless of what it is, whether it's you're preaching for a religion or even as a vegetarian myself, like people who preach veganism and vegetarianism, like fuck off.
Yeah.
Let people do what
Like-
they want to do. Honestly,
Yeah.
Well, it's like when people like literally watching like Facebook videos or whatever, like fucking people standing outside of Woolies or butchers with fucking like fake
Signs
pigs or
and
whatever and saying like you killed this pig to have that bacon or some shit. It's like, dude, like I get your goal and motivation, but at the same time, like you kind of need to let people do what they need to do.
yeah.
And it's like, you can't. The more you annoy someone with your expectations of society, the more no one's gonna fucking do it. Because
Yeah.
no one fucking listens to anyone unless you're getting paid for it.
Yeah. And I think the most important part about if you want someone to change or society to change, you do it through education, not through like trying to,
Shovel shit down their
confront. Yeah,
throat.
not trying to confront people about stuff. Like shock tactics work in some things, but getting someone to change their mind is not one of them.
No.
If you've held a belief all your life, and I come up to you and I'm like, you're a fucking idiot for thinking that, you're wrong, you should do this instead, you're not going to listen to me. But
No.
if I provide you with evidence and I talk to you with respect and I like sort of show you why that view is skewed or not relevant anymore, you're going to be more willing to listen.
Yeah. It's like when I found out the tooth fairy wasn't real.
No, you're fucking wrong, Mum. It is real.
I tried explaining to my mother, if the tooth fairy isn't real, how the fuck did this fiber get under my pillow?
Fucking rolled it up.
When I was
And then
Hey,
she
no,
goes,
bro, they
"How
just
do you
gave you their
expect the
yoga
tooth
mat,
fairy
man.
to carry-"
when I was younger, the first one to go was the Easter Bunny, and I was like, well, that can't be right because Santa's real, so obviously the Easter Bunny's real too. And then I just got that side eye look from my mum, like, Sam, do you want to come have a talk with me? I was like, fuck, and here we go.
Santa.
Dude, I found about all of them at once. Hey,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I called my parents out because I got like, I used to get 20 cents per tooth, bro. Fucking.
20 cents. I used to get $5 a tooth.
I know.
Just get a dollar.
Fucking.
Yeah, I was $1 too.
Anyway, guys, just flex on me. I once stole like a 50-cent coin from my parents and put it in my glass and said, "Look, I got 70 cents." And then they were like, they gave me the biggest like dirty, and I was like, "Okay, sweet." Now I know, like, well, not sweet. I was really fucking upset, but I was like, "Yeah, there's no way none of them are real. If one's not, then it's like cancel out the rest."
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's what I don't think that I've always had a problem with like the whole like lying to kids about that shit, because when the fog clears,
You've
they
opened a whole can.
kind of get hurt a bit.
Yeah, it's very hurtful because you believe in this thing for 12 years, you know, like,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it's just not there anymore.
Wait, you were 12?
Yeah, I was in year 6 when I found it, and I feel like the biggest idiot. Because listen
No,
to this,
I'm
right?
the same.
Because
You know, my
Fuck,
sister
man. I was like
like
6.
yeah,
My sister was 5 when she found out Santa was real. Because I remember me and
You
Carla,
told her, dog.
Yeah, I told her. Yeah.
Yeah, I was fucking there.
Yeah. She comes out and goes like, "What's Santa gonna be?" I'm like, "He gets you something, but he's not real."
yeah, I feel like the biggest dummy because I used to get to arguments in year 6 with all my friends all the time. Like, well, if Santa isn't real, how come I see him in the nighttime on Christmas Eve, like up in the sky? And they're like, "You don't fucking see him." I'm like, "Yes, I do. I see him." Why would my parents
Can you tell
do
me a
it?
story where you saw him? I don't think you saw him.
But I was like,
Homie.
why would my parents lie to me? And they're like, fucking, I don't know.
I
Why
don't
did-
even know. Let's literally like point that at. Why the fuck is the Easter Bunny or anything like that fucking a thing?
I
It was
think
like
To teach
pagan.
kids an important lesson.
It was
Don't
paganism.
smoke. Yeah, mostly pagan.
Well,
Don't
he's-
smoke.
the thing is, Santa was real at one point. Saint Nick, he was a real person, and he did go
Yeah.
around giving kids gifts. And I think
That was like a Coca-Cola marketing ad.
Yeah,
Turned him.
it was.
I swear he was a real person.
No, like it is. Like
Oh, okay.
no, like Saint. Wait, hold on, Sam.
Saint
my
Nick.
man's almost 20 and he's finding out. Saint Nicholas isn't a real person.
No, guys, I swear, I saw him.
I fucking saw him in the
just came
sky,
up
boys.
Yesterday.
No, so yeah, the whole like Saint Nicholas thing was like a Coca-Cola ad.
Okay, listen up, fuckers. Nicholas was a real man. He was a bishop living in the 3rd century in what's now modern-day Turkey. Professor Adam English of Campbell University in North Carolina pieced together the life of St. Nicholas in his new book, The Saint Who Would Be Santa Claus. Fuck
Yeah.
all of you.
You're lying. I
Okay,
don't
Sam,
believe
next thing you know, you're going to tell me that Einstein's real. Get real.
Imagine, must mean that Hitler's real too, right? Like,
Yeah, honestly.
that. Who's
Dude,
that?
anyone? I bet you fucking read that off Wikipedia.
That Einstein's real.
nope.
me just go edit the Wikipedia really quick.
www.npr.organization.
NPR.
Oh, it has .org. That must be real.
And then also National Geographic, there is Wikipedia, history.com, biography.com.
Wait, why is there a Saint Nicholas Day and Christmas?
We're cracking the code.
There's a deeper meaning behind all this, boys.
Well, that's like the thing with that I found interesting with Christmas. It was originally like either later, no, way like early in the year, like in Feb or March.
Yeah,
or
well, I'm
something.
pretty sure Christians introduced it to help convert pagans over to Christianity.
Yeah, paganism. They like over
Krampus the Christmas devil. He is a perfect example. Krampus the Christmas devil. Apparently, I don't really know the story that well, but he was a in pagan belief. I don't. It was like if you were like a real dipshit, Krampus would come and fucking smoke you in the night, and and then I remember when Catholic beliefs and all that rolled around, they're like, okay, well, why don't we just incorporate Krampus, except we'll have Saint Nick have chains around him to signify that the Holy Spirit or whatever is more powerful than the devil. And then they just pretty much went from there. And then like all the pagans are just like, oh, that makes sense.
But I think in modern days, like the
There's more to it.
the point of lying to kids about it is, it does create a bit of magic around the days, and it makes it really enjoyable. You know, like
Yeah.
how happy did you feel when you woke up in the morning and saw that like a sack at the end of your bed full of toys?
I
Like,
woke up to a sack
the
of
bed.
bullshit.
Yeah, I just got happy about the sack, not the toys.
Yeah, same. I was looking down and I was like, damn, there's a sack there. That's fact.
they decided to grow hair one day.
Yeah. I wish later than I would like to admit.
But no, I definitely
But-
think it creates a bit of magic for the kids, and it is like it's lying
Yeah,
and
that-
stuff, but it definitely creates a bit of magic.
Well, do you remember at Easter when you go look for like chocolate eggs and stuff, and then since it was like summer, they'd melt?
Well, going back on it, I think that learning that that wasn't real kind of made me question things a bit more, not just like be compliant.
Yeah, like what else are they lying about?
I
Yeah,
find
no
that-
wonder kids
God.
have anxiety and trust issues nowadays.
No, stop, stop. God's real. Don't even try that shit.
Yeah, okay.
God is real. Well, how come he appears at the end of my bed every night and sodomizes me?
Blair, we're gonna get cancelled because of your fucking religious beliefs.
Praise be, brother.
Praise be
Praise
Allah.
I'm always on my hands and knees taking the Holy Spirit in.
I thought those were just Eevee plush toys.
Hey, they don't fuck me. I could probably fit the little one up my ass, but that reminded me. My older brother showed me a video the other day. It was like this woman, and so you know that mouth between your legs.
fuck off.
Sure, mate. Sure, mate.
She was spitting a bunch of bouncy balls out, and we counted like 24 or some shit, and a dildo. I mean a willow. She had a willow.
Do you reckon they were feeding him in the other end and she was just digesting them really quick?
She's like a possum. She shits it out and turns around and eats it immediately.
You mean the mouth or the little like, you know, like the mouth you make when you say bonjour?
Yes.
What? Say
Okay. Okay.
Can
So
you draw me
say
a picture and send that to me?
say bonjour real quick, but say it real
Oh,
slow
okay.
and
What?
emphasize the R at the
Bonjour.
end.
Say it
Yeah, okay, I
real
can see
slow.
Bonjour.
Nah, mate.
I refuse.
Mine's more exquisite.
The French language is a refined language.
The amount of people that are about to say bonjour right now.
Bonjour.
That reminded me, you know when you like whisper "I love you"?
What?
If you
Yeah.
whisper "colorful," if you whisper, you know, like sometimes you whisper "I love you" to someone. If you whisper "colorful," your lips
looks
move
the
in way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that spun me out so much. I remember when I discovered that. I was like 17. I did that all
Yeah.
fucking day.
And if you say orange really slowly, it sounds like gullible too.
Or
Dude.
fuck's sake,
Fuck weird.
annoying orange. That's what I was gonna say.
Dude.
Hey, apple.
Oh, but I knew it would get him. I knew
Do you know
it
what's
would
so
get there.
funny though? I actually used to watch that for fun, not even to
Me
like.
too.
Same.
Me too.
Same.
I
Anyway.
used to watch Fred for fun. I used to love.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to love the fuck out of Fred. Hey guys!
That's a great impression.
This
Yeah.
man's really in a tin can.
Yeah, Fred's just stuck in a tin can. Get him out.
Man stuck in fucking 2006 with his blue shirt. My favorite episode of Fred was when he got the fucking kiddie pool with his. Oh no, it was either that or he was calling 911.
Do you remember
Shit
when
slapped.
Kevin laid him out?
His dad was John Cena the whole time.
Dude, Nickelodeon.
That's canon.
Anyway, Blair, new Smash character. Run us through it.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. That sounds like a great thing. I already forget their names. I don't play Xenoverse.
Oh my god, man.
Xenoverse 2. Oh my God.
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade. I'm fucking sorry. I was looking at Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Or was it Mithra and something else?
Mithra and Pyra. There we go.
And ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, we can see extensive amounts of research from Blair on
Yeah.
this topic that he wants to talk about.
Yeah, he
Yeah, well-
wants to talk about Smash characters that he doesn't even play the game for.
See, but the thing is though, like, I don't really care that they got added. That's the thing, and I've seen like a bunch of breakdowns and shit. Like people are like, "Why are they ruining this game and all this?" But like, you know, I just don't like. I get this like some players that are like that, but I just don't fucking understand.
Well, who would you want to be added in the next one, then Blair?
Dude, I told you earlier, it was Crash Bandicoot. I think Crash would be great.
I think
You
we can
imagine
all
fucking-
agree that my man Waluigi needs to be in there.
Yes,
He's the
sir.
last
Honestly.
one. He's going to be the last one.
I bet you they won't, just for the meme. Like, just to say that, just for the fucking laughs, they're not going to put him in.
I'll settle for baby Waluigi.
I mean, like, we've got
That is
Waluigi
nasty.
in Mario Tennis. Why can we not have him in Smash Bros? Come on.
Because he's not in enough games. They don't have enough creative flow for his moves.
He's in more games than like half the roster in Smash Bros.
You could actually do so many moves with Waluigi though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like,
But that's Cap, Sam. You know it.
What?
Not half the roster.
Okay,
Are
not
you
half,
kidding?
but a big portion. He's in more games than all the Villager ones, all the Animal
wasn't
Crossing
there
ones.
wasn't there a spin-off game where Waluigi kicked the absolute shit out of Bowser?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember playing a game like way back when I was little, and like Waluigi just pelted Bowser.
But
I don't know what it was from.
he's in every Mario Olympic Games. He's in every Mario Kart.
Well,
Like,
why
he's in
isn't
the Mario
Shadow the
Tennis,
Hedgehog in
He's in
Smash?
the like all those other ones. Like he's in more than all the villagers and all the Animal Crossing characters.
Yeah, but look, I'm not gonna lie. The Village is fun to play. That little rocket, that shit slaps.
But that's the thing. Like that's their own franchise. Waluigi has, like,
Mario franchise.
yeah, it's not his franchise.
But the thing is, like, I'd love to have Waluigi in there.
Yeah, but then again, they have literally almost every fucking person from
Yeah.
the Mario franchise.
Yeah,
And they have Banjo and Kazooie. They have their own franchise as well.
Dude,
yeah, and
you
it's called
remember the
Banjo and
freak out-
Kazooie.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
do you
That's what I'm
remember the
saying.
freak out he got
Not
out?
Waluigi.
Good one, Shane.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
Sam.
fucking Steve's in Smash.
He deserves to be in Smash.
Look, I'm actually happy Steve got in Smash.
Steve's a
I
lot of
thought
fun to play.
he-
Yeah.
He is a lot of fun, and he just. I know, like Minecraft is big, like, but to me, Steve is just such a like.
What were we
cool
about to
character.
say about
You
Minecraft,
make
boy?
him-
Because you still play it.
Say it, Blair. Go on,
I
Say
was
it.
gonna say,
Say it. I'll
I know
tell
some
Rain.
people. Yeah, tell Clay I'll fight him in a UFC ring.
Oh,
But
fucking weeb.
what I was gonna say is I know most people are like, oh, Minecraft cringe, Minecraft bad, but like to me, I fucking love Steve as a character because like you make him the way you want to make him, like you know.
This is a
That's
lot
all
of our
of it.
society. No, in all honesty, Minecraft is a fucking amazing game, dude.
Dude, I played
It is.
Minecraft a lot, and I know, like I said before, like I just got really attached to Steve as a character because it's just do whatever the fuck you want with him.
He's just a goat.
He really spoke to you, Blair.
He did. I think it's because I played it so much.
Yeah.
Like even when they like fucking like Alex, the other skin, I thought that was cool.
Oh my god.
Well, you fucking fall off and shit in your nappy again, Shane.
No, I broke a cup
Oh, no one
dude.
gives a shit. Get off the Psalms.
with another cup.
Yeah.
I hit a cup off my table and then hit the cup that was on my ground and it smashed.
Well, who would you guys like? in
Why do you have
Smash apart
why do you have glasses on the floor? That's my question.
Why don't you just shut the fuck up, Sam?
from- Yeah, fuck you, Sam.
Why are you still being such a man baby and clean up after yourself?
I'm going to.
Yeah, now that it's shattered.
Yeah, I'll fucking shit on you.
You kick it under your desk.
No, I wouldn't kick it. It's fucking shattered glass, you dickhead.
It's like when you get
I did that with the ice in the
for the
fridge.
fridge,
Yeah,
just kick it underneath.
so.
I mean, I'm talking like I have one of those. I just got a shitty fucking $50 fridge. No ice
That's
in the
right,
fridge.
man.
I didn't even
We-
fucking
we all
pay for
start
a fridge in
somewhere.
my room.
Yeah, just some of us start a little bit higher up and a bit of a head start. Isn't that right, Silver Spoon Murky?
Alright, dog.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what,
My grandfather had to die to get that fridge.
But no,
Yeah.
real talk.
No, nothing, no comments now, boy.
No, grandparents stay out of it.
Yeah, honestly.
Grandparents
Am I
stay out
right,
of it. But you getting 20 cents for each tooth is make up for us getting $1 because you had every other dollar in
Can't,
the
I
world.
got 5.
guys? Yeah.
I did
anyone
not
had
have every other
privilege-
dollar. Man had a Nokia phone until he was 15.
Bro,
You had a phone.
yeah, you, at least you had a phone.
Yeah.
My mum gave me her old phone when I was 12, but I didn't use it because it was just so Well, that sounds really ungrateful, but it was not suited.
Did you
for that
guys have
one.
to get your phone checked when you first got them every week or so?
Yes.
My dad
No.
went to get
Yes,
his phone
I did.
every week.
I
Uh-huh.
remember one time, I downloaded this meme, and it was just Peter Griffin butt naked with his cock out. And I remember.
Hold on, backtrack.
Wait, yeah,
No.
let's elaborate. Let's elaborate a little bit, please.
Why did you have Peter Griffin butt naked?
Because I
with his
thought that was
cock out?
fucking
Oh, no.
hilarious.
No, why did you have to add the detail of have his cock out? Why couldn't you say butt naked like a normal? You remember that meme, don't you? You remember it real well.
He still has it.
He spanked it to her every night.
Anyway, continue with your story, Blair.
Yeah, so what happened is again, I thought that was hilarious, and I thought I'm gonna send that to God. And what happened was, Mum goes, "Okay, it's time for your like weekly phone check," and Mum's going through all my text messages. I hated that. It was just real basic shit like, "How about school today?"
Hey X,
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
BRB, what you up to at the moment?
Love,
No,
shit like
No,
love.
don't kill
And
yourself.
then
You get
you-
so hot when you're 14.
And,
Yeah.
and
So anyway, and then Mum goes to my pictures, and I thought, "Oh no, I'm fucking done for." And she goes in there, scrolls down, sees that, and clicks on it, and it's just that. And I think that's the first time my mum just realised that.
you might be gay.
I actually got a lot of talking to if I'm gay or not. Still stand by it that I'm as straight as a straight object.
Yeah, but you told us you watch. No, I'm not gonna say that.
I
Gay
wasn't
porn.
even allowed to have YouTube when I was a kid.
You what?
I wasn't even allowed to have YouTube on my phone when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Really?
have proper internet access till I was
Yeah,
like
until I was 16-ish, 15.
16. Dude,
Probably
twins.
15. I think I was only really allowed it for the texting from my parents kind of thing.
Mm.
So,
I remember when
Yeah.
my mum gave me like a hand-me-down iPhone,
yeah.
and it was like when I first I typed in Pornhub, I typed in
Oh my
xxx.com, but I didn't know
Cool.
about like the incognito window or the deleting like
Oh,
history. So I was like, Mum was like, "Can I look something up on your phone?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I gave it to her, and I was like, "Please don't type in X or P because the prerequisites would come up."
Yeah.
And she like typed it in. She like looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, thank God!" And then I learnt about the incognito window.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you got busted there. I was hoping Candace would come.
I didn't want her to find 8 Asian women get bukkakied by some BBCs.
Damn.
My first
No.
few searches were hot girl boobs naked on Google Images.
Dude, I used to search up sex on YouTube.
Same.
Yeah, no.
Same though.
I was scared of Pornhub. I used to think it was gross, like seeing the actual intercourse part of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to see this. I just want to see naked girls. I don't give a fuck about.
Just wait for the thumbnails.
Like,
Dude,
yuck.
but nothing was worse than when the kid found out how to find your search history through settings. Even though you
No.
deleted your history or fucking
Mhm.
the actual
You can-
app,
you can
they
do
could
that
still.
now, can't you?
Yeah, you can still do that, but like, yeah, that was a fucking bad day at school.
I
Bro,
remember,
every time at school if someone went through my phone, I would like just tell them to look up the stuff that I look up. Then they'll look it up and kind of look at me with judgmental eyes.
yeah.
But then I'd just take my phone into the bathroom and wank anyway. So
Bro, having it
At,
pop
at
up.
school.
School, my guy.
yeah,
You were wanking at school.
I've done it multitude of times. All
Shane,
right,
you're a monster.
Shane,
I
you
am.
are the worst fucking cunt on this earth.
That's why I hold our record. All right, I
That
hold the
record is not
record.
something to be proud of, though, bro. Like,
How?
because,
How?
because, dude, like,
That would hurt. It would get to the
Yeah.
point where it hurts.
It didn't though.
It's not even worth it at that point.
It was.
You're just shooting out compressed air.
Listen, I can say that I did it, so fuck you.
it's just farting. Honestly, it's just,
It's just fun.
It
It's
is-
just-
Fighting out my urethra.
yeah.
Quick,
Just
queef for the
a
boys.
little put real quick.
Little-
Firing
Dude, that
blanks.
reminded me. That
Listen.
reminded me.
No,
No.
still felt good.
It's like the time Shane wanked at my house.
Which time?
He woke up. Yeah, exactly. Wakes up. Wakes me up at 3 in the morning. He goes, "I gotta use the toilet," and takes his laptop in there. Not his phone, his laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to get that fucking big screen, boy.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Fucking, can you not
My phone
wait?
was fine at the time. What do you expect me to do, Blair? Wank in your bed? Unless you wanna fucking honey shot right in your nose.
Why did
I
you
wouldn't
tell him you were
suggest it.
going? Why did you just go without telling him?
I don't remember telling him. I think he made that shit up, but
Probably.
I I did take my laptop into the
You
bathroom.
did.
That part was
He goes,
true.
I'm gonna use the toilet, and up and left and went to the toilet with his laptop. I'm thinking,
No, it's because you woke up and you were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just going to the toilet."
What's the laptop for? Nothing.
yeah, I'm trying to play off that he's going to play Magic and Gathering or something.
That's probably what he was wanking to, man.
No, I was
don't know.
linking to a certain hot mama.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
No.
no.
That's it, I've had it. I've had it. That's it. Our friendship's over.
You wait till Khan hears this podcast.
Yeah, you wait. You're gonna have the brothers on you.
Yeah, we're telling.
I didn't even say who.
No, we already know
you,
who.
man.
It wasn't yours, Blair.
That's
Shut
cap.
up. Now you're
That's
saying
cap.
it. Saying my mum isn't attractive. You piece of shit.
I'm saying she's the most attractive.
That's it. You're done for.
But
I'm gonna give you this.
It
I'm gonna
wasn't
give you
that.
Fuck off. Okay.
It wasn't.
You're a piece
Oh,
of
jeez.
work.
No, I swear, it wasn't.
Whose was it, Shane? Drop the letter of their first name.
No.
Yeah,
Do it.
because he knows it's me.
No, it wasn't. Dude, it's just a male porn star. It wasn't actually anyone's.
Male porn star.
MILF. You deaf
A
cat.
male. Dude, get out of this podcast.
So we've got 50.
This is
minutes
a Catholic podcast.
We've got 50 minutes of content here. Do we want to do a bit of a sign-off message and then end it?
Yep.
Alright, in theme with my mic, it's the end of the Yellow Brick Road for this one. Check out the first episode on the Neighbours Kids YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Share if you want to. Tell your friends about us. Peace out.
See you, boys.
See you, lads.
Don't care, doesn't matter.